Julian, just briefly outline your presentation here today about smaller airports, I think.
Yes, the title of my presentation was Small is Beautiful, turning limitations into opportunities. Malta as such is a very small place. Malta has 400,000 inhabitants on roughly 300 square kilometers, highly densely populated place. And obviously the airport with 3.3 million passengers is a small airport as well. And I try to explain how we try, and in certain years we manage to turn those limitations into opportunities.
And what are some of the ways that you do that?
I think one general point about Malta is that I think the Maltese have learned over thousands and thousands of years of history to adapt very quickly to a changing environment. And being a very small community, everybody knows each other. So I think what is one big plus in Malta is that the cooperation with all the parties works very well. We have an excellent relation with the tourism authority, with the tourism ministry, with the other players in the tourism industry like the Hotels and Restaurants Association. So I think this cooperation worked very well in the field of route development.
And I guess some of the lessons from that are that although it may be on a smaller scale, you can take a lot from that even if you're a larger operation. If you're a bigger airport, there are things that you can actually learn.
I think so. I mean, definitely I think we're a good example for a tourism destination, how to grow a tourism destination. I mean, another area where we have been, I think, to a certain extent successful is grow our non-aviation business and develop our concessions. We've grown our landside revenues tremendously by simply putting up an offer, and this is another advantage of being very small. 70% of the population of Malta live within 20 minutes car drive from the airport. So we have a big catchment area, and we try to capitalize on it. Right now we are in the process of building a business center. So we're building roughly 14,000 square meters office and restaurant and service space. So we're trying to capitalize on Malta being very small and the airport being quite in the center of it.
And why do you feel it was important to come to this event to share your thoughts?
No, I think this is a great event. A lot of players in the industry are here, and even roaming around in the exhibition you meet a lot of colleagues, former colleagues, big players in the industry. So I think it's a great place to socialize with people and to share experiences.
I was going to say, because at the conference you've got people who are making the decisions around the world in similar airports to yours, maybe facing similar challenges.
In similar airports and in completely different airports. I mean, after my presentation there was a presentation about Mumbai. Obviously completely different environment, but I think this is the interesting part, to get to know how people deal with different environments. And I actually was approached after the presentation by a number of people. One colleague from Africa, and he said, we are very similar to Malta, so let's share this experience.